grow as a grower? Are you tired of being put to sleep by your educational growcasts? Are you tired of hearing about products you don't fucking want and can't afford? Hi, I'm Johnny Apple, and joining me is everyone's favorite amphibian, the Reverend Pirate Fog. Join us as we sift through the bullshit on the internet and try to get better as growers. This is your average grow.
There.
Hey, dude.
Keep this background.
Hey, man. No,
You hear
wait,
that?
you fucked it up.
No. We did it right. Hold on. Ready?
Okay.
We'll start from the beginning. We'll pretend nobody's listening. Ready? Hey, dude.
Hey, man, what's up?
Oh, see, that's so good. Now, this is something that I get to be a little excited about. I have finally assembled the entire D&D crew on YAG. This was the final piece, Johnny. You failed to stop me. All I had to do was wait for you to get busy and pay such little attention to our friendship. No, I'm just kidding. I want to introduce my friend, Growmie Dust, the backbone of our party.
I want to establish for the record, that was a wonderful introduction, right until you said, no, it's not the ignorance of our friendship. It's the ignorance of do not disturb. I don't understand the do not disturb video game you guys play. It's like, I don't understand why you guys got to...
That took me a second. I was like, where the fuck are you going with this?
Yeah, I didn't get that either one. D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's do not disturb, right?
Dudes naked duding. We get into a room every Sunday. Oh, dancing would have been so much better than duding. What a fucking lousy.
Hey.
I'm gonna steal that. Edit that out.
Literally, so this is your whole fucking... We've gotten everybody now?
We have gotten everybody. Growmie
I
Dust,
was the last
unfortunately, was the last. But it works out because not only...
Now we get to invite more people?
Well, no, because I think poor Dinosaur would have his hands full if we just started adding too many more people. But we'll see what he has in store for us next. Our session ended. We're starting
Baldur's
a new
Gate 3 now?
Yes, that's what we've been pitching. By we, I mean I read. I never get invited.
Congrats!
I just like to latch
Johnny.
on.
We're converting more nerd stuff here.
You are never going to convert me, so until that never happens, there's nothing to congratulate. Anywho, I hear you grow cannabis, so I thought that's why we were here. So as long as we're done nerding the fuck out and making my dick go limp.
Time out. First of all, are you insinuating that when we normally have these podcasts, you're sitting over there full hard, just like, fuck yeah, organic?
Yeah, you don't?
Fair enough. I guess
what
I'm
happens?
What do you think High Again does? They slut themselves out. I get to do it in private. I mean, come on, guy.
OnlyFans YAG style, where it's just you pay us to put clothes on.
Shit.
That's got to be a job, right? I could surely make a fortune if I got paid to put clothes on. Now, anywho, I had a fucking actual way to phrase. I've forgotten what a circle back is called. Jesus Christ. Transition. I had a way to transition into... I know, I still studied into what I from D&D to growing, right? Our session finished.
I stole the segue.
No, you didn't. That's the word I was looking for. Christ almighty, segue. No, my segue was simply going to mention he was waiting to get on YAG for so long that he quite literally started a fucking breeding project.
I wouldn't go that far. I was kind of...
Wait, what did you start breeding? Like frogs and toads, or...
No, he added a couple more
apples. We already called that frapple.
I've been doing an auto project. I've taken a Hummingbird Hills Black Z, and I reversed it, and I've been throwing some pollen at a bunch of different other things too.
All right, I think my co-host may have forgotten how we do things around here. Let's step this shit back a minute here. All right. When we have a guest on, we like to fucking bring it back, man. I wanna ask you, your relationship with cannabis, how you got started. Like, man, bring us back to what is your relationship with cannabis? What led you here to this state where you're now fucking breeding the shit?
well, I wouldn't go so far as to say I'm breeding it. I mean, I'm just throwing some pollen, but I was like, I'm like you. I'm a veteran as well, so I started smoking because my meds were just I had like 13 different meds that I was on at, you know, and I was on stuff to keep me awake, stuff to put me to sleep at night, stuff to like, you know, it was just literally I had I think there's a picture somewhere that I've shared before where I've got like it's a page of side effects that's longer than I am. Like, you know, everything I'm not supposed to do, not, you know, supposed to mix, not supposed to, it was longer than it was like, I'm 5'10", you know, on a good day. And it's like, it's taller than it had to have been like 7 feet.
Are you one of
I'm
those
holding it
guys
up.
who uses that half inch?
5'10" and a half.
Hey man, every half inch matters in this world. Okay.
I got to get that half inch
listen,
somewhere.
Trust me.
Yeah. At least according to Megan, there's a lot of made up half inches. Yeah, I've seen that picture. It is truly something, a sight to be seen. So I assume at some point you just got fed up. What was that moment?
I mean, like I said, they were prescribing me medication to keep me awake because my medication was putting me to sleep. And then I need, you know, medication to help me go to bed at night because I can't sleep anymore. And it was
so
just
it'd be like one contradicting fucking med after another, dude.
Yep. And every medicine was contradicting another medication. So like I started with CBD because I was in at the time, the state I was living in was illegal. And so I picked up, you know, CBD pens at the local store, and I started with that, and it was kind of okay. And I had a friend who I knew smoked, so I asked if I could get some from them, and kind of started. And it, you know, I don't know what I was getting. I was just getting pot, and you know, it started, kind of felt better. I'm not I still don't think I'm a, you know, huge pothead, but you know, depending on who you ask,
So it's not like you didn't have like it's not something you grew up with. It wasn't, you weren't exposed to it at a young age.
Oh,
like,
well, how far back do you want to go?
Secret? Are you
No,
gonna tell
just
people
like
your dirty little secret, Growmie?
I did grow up with it in the house. My brother was dealing, so I had access to
where
it.
was that, Growmie? What beautiful state?
California. Yes, I'm a Southern
Yeah,
California
buddy.
person by.
It's a terrible secret.
And so like it was in the house. It was a huge contentious. I was like in sports and stuff like that. So like during the summer I would smoke. And then I got busted by my mom, and like I was, you know, had you know, decent shot at going to college. You know, kind of that ADD, ADHD stuff like that, you know. And so I kind of cleaned up and said, I'm not going to smoke anymore. And then I joined the Army and kind of went into other stuff while I was in the Army. I don't know, Percocets, Johnny, you're probably familiar with the Ranger candy.
Dude, no, I have always, as a young man, even at, like, still to this fucking day, struggle with any pills. Like, man, it's very, very tough for me to even want to take a Tylenol. I used to fight headaches until I still do. I fight headaches until I can't take it anymore. That type of shit. Like, no, it wasn't until, dude, this story is fucking great. I bought my first house. I was fucking, I don't know, 23, man. I was in the Army for maybe fucking 4 years. I was a young husband, had 1.5 kids. I don't even think my second son was born yet. And I'm demolishing my fucking house. Like, literally, this thing was such a fucking dump. I had to cut out floor joists and send my wife and at least one kid. I don't remember how many I had at the time, but so anyways, I ended up with this huge pile of fucking wood in the backyard, and I threw a shit. Now, my fucking this dude is my brother. He was with me and helping out every step of the fucking way and watching me pour the fucking gasoline, and I grabbed the fucking torch, and before he could go, dude, don't, I had to wait. woof, and caught myself on fire. So bad I had to like stop, drop, and roll type shit. And I have never experienced a pain so bad as like melting your fucking arm skin off as I did. So when they offered up some fucking, I think it was Vicodin. I was.
If I lit myself on fire, I'd be asking for heroin.
Yeah, dude, it was like burn is next level fucking pain.
Yeah.
So I took that Vicodin and was like, all right. And then I don't even think I finished the bottle because it was like 3 Vicodin, and I was like, that's next level shit. I was like, I am not in that much fucking pain because I've always fought the pain, man, just because I don't know what it is, man. Just instinct has always fucking said, stay away from the shit.
When I was in, they were just handing that stuff out. Like it was just you could. That's why they called it Ranger candy. You could just pick it up from any medic and stuff like that. Especially while deployed, they would just, here you go. And so that was another thing. I don't need any of that stuff anymore in my life. So
Hitler did the same shit, man, but he did it with meth. So
the chocolate
what makes
stuff,
the fucking
right?
U.S. doing any
meth
fucking thing
chocolate,
different?
Dude.
Yeah.
Hey man,
meth chocolate.
not only
I'm
the
just
meth chocolate
saying.
meth chocolate existed in some form on both sides, my dear friend. Those pilots were doing some gnarly things.
Yeah, it's wild.
But we did get slightly off track as we're supposed to. But so you were on the road already to get off the pills in your mind. You got some pot, you didn't know what it was, and you felt better.
Yep. So I felt better. I moved to a state. It became legal. I kind of started smoking, picking up stuff just from the dispo. My brother started growing. He was actually a podcaster and a Facebook giveaway, kind of guy for a while. I don't really, I don't want to share his name in case anyone's got any bad blood with him.
I don't blame you.
But so I ended up winning a veteran giveaway for a small little tiny tent. And my brother kind of helped me get started and got me some beans and stuff like that. So it's literally it's a 2x2x4. It's like a mother tent. So real small. And it's what I use it for all of the little bonsai things we do. The Alabrije, I did the Cat Dad Rains prom kush grow along. I do a lot of those things with that since it's a real tiny tent. So it works out perfectly for it. But I got that.
Before we go on, sorry, I do have a question. How was the Crom Kush?
I'm still kind of holding. I've had 1 or 2 nugs, and so I'm letting it cure a little bit longer. I had them right after harvest. So
you have patience. That's unique. Sorry, I don't know how to think like you.
I grow way more than I consume. I enjoy growing. It is also just a hobby. I
wish
enjoy
I had that
doing.
Fucking problem.
I know, dude.
I had that problem.
Both Johnny and I are like, hey, how quick can we get to his place? You think?
I could probably pull out. I don't want to say how much, but I could probably pull. I've got jars and stuff like that full. Yeah, I am nowhere close to half of you guys. I'm gonna be dead at this pop up.
Oh, you are going to be in there in September. That's outstanding.
I will be at the Alabrije pop-up, yeah.
Nice.
He's coming to the bonfire barbecue too. The good news is with howling in one corner, there is so far extremes, right? You have howling. I'm sure there's a medium tolerance there, and then we're going to find some master that just stands up. And then anywhere in between there, it doesn't matter, right? Nobody's going to peer pressure anybody to go to somewhere they don't want to go.
Honestly, I'm kind of excited though, because as somebody who's only started with, I started rolling my own. I still use a cheater roller because I can't.
Oh hell yeah,
shit.
Dude. Me too.
So, you guys talk about ball vapes and stuff like that. I've never done I got into vaping via.
You're talking about one of these cheater rollers?
Yeah,
dude, that's all the fuck
approved.
Oh, 100%.
We don't have the hand-eye coordination to do shit.
Nah. I see. Listen, It's not about. I
Judas
could
is hard
totally
a
learn.
roller.
I could totally learn how to roll, and I have, and I've tried, and I've done it, and it's like, here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. I have an eye for consistency, for perfection, and you just don't get that unless you throw a tip in it and you fucking roll it in one of those machines. So they're just these beautiful little consistent fucking rollers. The only other way I like to do it is cones. Now, cones are kind of a pain in the ass to roll by hand and pack by hand, but when you get like a 6-shooter, one of those fucking raw 6-shooters, and you take 3 pre-rolled fucking cones and you just fucking, yeah, man. I watched a bunch of the dudes at the fucking Freedom Fest sitting there rolling, like Nerd was fucking straight up hand rolling and shit, and I think Matt Fratt was he's like, oh, that's all he's like hand rolling with a tip and shit. It was like, yeah, I get big ass fucking. So here's my and
Nama Potter.
of course, but
Oh, your tips, yeah.
the tips are in the fucking yag jar here, just sitting. So I just reach in. Of course, the fucking wide tips, right? Because you don't do those pussy pinners. So you get the wide tips, and you get a king size roller, and you got a king size cigarette. Okay, I think you call them reefers.
I mean, I actually prefer them. I use the if I wouldn't known better, I would have bought the pre-made filters, because I accidentally bought 2 cases of the like booklet filters, and so I'm sitting here on
that's what Matt Fratt uses. That's what Matt fucking uses. He fucking.
I just recently
those,
switched.
ugh.
Yeah, it was like the last podcast you guys were talking about. I was like, damn it, why did I have to buy 2 cases of that shit?
I think it was my dad that
faster
showed
than
me
you
these
think they do.
motherfuckers, because I was doing the same thing, and my dad's like, "You're a fucking idiot. They already have them rolled." I was like, "Yeah, but how expensive?" He's like, "A little bit more, but how fucking annoying is that?" I was like,
It was such a minimal
these
difference that I
pre-ones
was
are
laughing at
fucking-
myself.
Exactly. I was like, "This is so worth it every time." And
Especially
now-
when you want to roll like.
So here's the thing: is I
or 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, and I'm at a
put them
I was
on
at like
automatic
4 or 5.
order
I was
on
rolling a
fucking
9.
Amazon. So I have fucking like 6 of them laying around. So I've got jars out in the fucking barn. I've got them, the whole fucking jar sitting, the cup sitting here, and I still have all the fucking skinny tips and the fucking cone tips that you have to. It's like I have all the shit. It's just like, who
This
the
is
fuck
the
wants this
strangest.
time?
This is the strangest show off. Look at all my tips. It seems like a game we all played in college.
Just the tip.
But I do actually enjoy Gromie's story, so I want to get back to it.
I've completely
got your
forgotten
mom-
where the hell we are.
You've got your mom tent, right? It's not your mom. It's not acting as a mom tent, but it is the mom tent setup.
Yeah, you're
right?
2x2x4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my
Your
first
brother helped you
grow.
out?
Yep. So
What
and
was
I
it? What
don't-
genetics did he grow? Just bag seed or?
I
Can't
have
remember.
I think the original or the bag somewhere. It's Gorilla Twizzlers.
You have
I-
some of the flowers still left?
No, not of Gorilla Twizzlers.
No. The seed.
Oh, just the. I was gonna say just to say. Okay.
Oh.
I've got a seed of it still left. It was like a
You
2-pack.
really
So
don't fucking consume it.
Yeah, if he still had like the first from years ago. He's
No.
sentimental.
I am kind of that, like, you got to save the last nug kind of guy, where you don't want to use the last of your favorite thing. I'm sure that my original
Of
Black
course.
Z, I still have that's what I was in my can. I won a Boots to Buds had a little veteran giveaway, and so I won a can from him. So shout out to Boots to Buds. But my Black Z is in there, the very last of it. So I've been storing that for a long time and starting to break into that finally. My original Black Z that I grew. But
Hell yeah.
I hold on to it. I'm a like, you got to save that last little select morsel as long as it's still good.
I'm a fiend. So the second I'm out, I'm fiending for more. There is no sentimental value in this household, unfortunately.
Yeah, I tried that. I remember I was thinking about too our first grow with my dad and shit, and we had. At one point, it was like a year later, we had a fucking Grove bag, a tiny like 1/8 ounce fucking Grove bag and shit. I was like, oh, dude, I got fucking Ace. I was so fucking excited. I'm gonna have Ace to fucking have and just have fucking carry around 8 bags, and I'm so fucking tits and shit. And we fucking opened up this bag, this Grove bag, mind you. And this was our first grow ever. And this was that auto flower that I fucking dusted during the dry. And we smoked that shit. And it was like, dude, get rid of this shit. I don't care how fucking sentimental it is. I am not finishing this fucking joint. Spit this shit out. Ugh. It was like terrible, man.
I have a couple that have had to go that route, or they go into like the butter batch or something like that, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
But it had to go elsewhere because it's not smokable anymore.
Yeah, definitely, dude. From like a year later from my first grow that I dusted that fucking dry. Dude, I had to like consult with the fucking Real Green Monster way back then. Like, dude, I am literally fucking up. So I fucking literally paid that dude to fucking talk me through my fucking dry. I was like, I am so lost here, man. Like, I know you do this shit for a living. I need you to fucking like legit help me fucking through a dry tent, through all this shit, because after smoke, like I was so proud walking in my house every day. And it was like, my house smells like weed, man. I'm so excited. I can't wait to fucking smoke this. By the time I smoke it, there was no smell left. I fucking absorbed all the terps through in the dry. I was like, fuck, man. Yeah.
I've messed up a couple of dries too. Like I've done the hang dry in my basement. My basement, every so often, like spring, I get lucky and it's like 60 down there, just perfect.
Perfect.
Like,
hell
yeah, I can throw something in
that.
I've got one of those little hang, and then then it swings and it's like you're hitting 70s down there, or the humidity tanks and it's like 30 down there all of a sudden. So I've started kind of like, that's my biggest problem still. I just need to buy another damn tent for drying, drying purposes
always
only.
the solution.
Dude, drying is the most important part ever.
I have, when I keep track of the temperatures, I always have one hanging just in my garage, my lung room, right? And I was tracking it and I noticed, oh shit, okay, at this time, I think I can pull off a dry in my garage, right? Just no issue. I'll hang it in a tent and I'll just run it for exhaust for smell purposes, but it'll stay 60. It's done it 2 years in a row. Surely around this time, right? Immediately the hottest, most humid days Southern California has like ever experienced after like 8 days. So I'm like, oh my God, it's working. This is my new reality, right? And then immediately just spike. And I was like, okay, nature is not going to allow this,
Yeah, so usually I just do like I've got an 8x4 now. I've got a 4x4 now, and the original 2x2 that I have. So I usually I'll just flip a whole tent, and once everything I'll chop it all together. I'll kind of get stuff, and occasionally I have to monkey with stuff when it's coming down at different times. But I usually just kind of do a big full grow and then chop the whole grow and bring it, the tent down, reset, and go again.
As someone who's limited with space and power, that is my absolute what I found to enjoy the most, because I've tried the stagger grow. I've been forced into stagger grows by plants taking longer, and it's just a nightmare. Everything, and like if I've just planted to replace, I just go, oh, now everything's offset, even weirder. Like it ain't worth it. I have to set up to dry. I don't want to keep setting up, tearing down, setting up, tearing down, setting up, tearing down.
Honestly, I've probably changed my grow every single time. I like, if you really want to break it down, every single time I've done it, like just slight tweaks or I ran, I think my second or third grow, I did 12 auto pots in my 8x4, like just of photos. Like it was a madhouse by the time I was done, and that, like, I can't deal with that chaos in that. That's tent.
Johnny's chaos right there, dude.
Yeah.
Johnny's first. He was just shit talking his first. What was your third like, Johnny? Where were you?
He's shit talking his fucking whatchamacallit. Look at this shit. This is the fucking tangy that did the same shit the last grow. I mean, like, I don't fucking, man. Don't beat yourself up. I still do it to this day. You're going to continue to still do it to this day.
And I know I will, but it's just like, so now I do try to do only 4 plants at a time. And then you see my project I've done. And I put, I think I've got 5 ACI trays. I'm using the ACI trays in that tent. I've got, like I said, I'm all over the place. I've got I've used salts. I've got organics. I'm still figuring out what the hell I want to do. I've kind of always had at least a halfway decent green thumb. So, enough to grow tomatoes and stuff. I always tell people if you can grow tomatoes, you can grow pot. It's usually not that much different.
Do you have a garden background? Do you do
No,
a lot
not at all.
Like other than gardening, you don't have a green thumb outside of it, or?
Oh yeah. I mean, like, so I grow a garden every year. I grew up growing a garden, like just in the yard. I've always enjoyed it. Like it's something I do every single year. My outside garden is even worse than what I do inside of my tents. Like it's chaos out there. I was just out there today, like stringing up extra poles and like we had used broken like snow fence poles to try to hoist some of our tomatoes up. Like we're jerry rigging stuff because I mean we got tomatoes about 6 feet tall now, like, and we're in a tiny space, man. So we're maximizing everything we can. It's I enjoy it. It's kind of one of the things I do in the summertime.
Not to dox you too much, I won't give away a location. But Johnny, if you want to talk about dealing with tall trees in having to garden, Growmie Dust has it figured out because he's quite literally on the edge of is it a state or national forest?
State forest.
State forest. Like, talk about gorgeous view, dude.
I mean, I'm in the forest. Like, so where I'm at is they usually call it like the snowmobile capital. I'm in northern Michigan. I don't really care. Like they say we have like 100 miles of trail in any direction for snowmobiling. So in winter, it's just like all forested land. It's all snow covered. It's kind of like that picturesque. We get the people come up for the color change and shit up here. I'm in like retiree cabin land, like that's kind of where I live is the retiree cabin land.
Yeah, that's like a half hour north from me in New York. Like, legit, there's a snow belt that you just fucking go in you get buried in the fucking snow out there and you live your life on a fucking snowmobile for the whole winter because there's this nasty snow belt that just, yeah.
I think you've got very similar weather to kind of what we have up here. It might be a little cooler and the humidity might be down, but we got kind of like the same cold and yeah.
You probably get the wave and it fucking comes down right to fucking central New York it's like, yeah.
Yeah, depending on which direction, if it comes from Canada or it comes from the US.
Yeah, it's just coming. It's just fucking bring me the shit from the West. That's what I've been dealing with for the last 5 years with Podway. Just the bullshit from the fucking West Coast.
Yeah, when you were talking about
like homeboy.
Harvesting in October is like September is the end of harvest. Like it's going to be down probably by like right after we go to the pop-up. The garden's going to be cut and reset for next year.
How are your peppers
I'm getting
looking?
so fucking nervous about my fucking autoflowers outside, dude. It's like I text Dad today. I was like, dude, whatever's in the fucking grow tent, get the shit fucking dried, man, because I took a couple zoomed in pictures of trichomes and shit. It was like, the plants have time. We do not, man. I'm watching this on a day-to-day fucking basis. Like Matt Fratt, I was talking to him the other day. It was like, he's like, dude, you need to be going out in the morning and probably shaking the fucking dew off. I was like, oh, I don't think there's that much dew in the morning. And it was like, there sure as shit is. I went out there this morning and snapped a couple. It was like, they're getting so heavy. It was like, oh.
I've tried autos out here and it just like, I can grow outside and they don't work very well between, the tree coverage and everything else. You should be shaking that stuff out. I got mold inside of mine. So like it just was one of those.
Any sort of dense flower, you're fucking screwed if you don't have good sunlight and good breeze.
Yep. And the trees don't help that either. So
no, the trees fucking suck all the fun away. Fucking trees.
Yep. So I think I'm going to hold off this year, but Badger was mentioning that he grows ornamental autos, and I think I'm going to just do that at this point. Between all the freebies that I'll never grow and all that sort of shit, I'm going to just start. I'm like I said, I'm kind of like that. I got to hold on to the last seed all the time or the last nugget. I don't want to use. I got to get out of that habit, so I'm going to just start throwing some ornamental autos.
But you know what's cool about that? sorry, John, I'll let you go because of your experience, but you might find a plant you love the way it grows that you might not have grown the other way because you're like, oh shit, it did well outside. I want to see what it finishes. So
Yeah.
call it research and development, homeboy.
Well, I've got a. I mean, I did that with last year with a tangy mixta. I threw one outside, and I think there's some tangy mixta. Well, tangy's always got some love, but the tangy mixta, I want to say it was he crossed it with something grape, but I found grape in there, and it was just like sweet tart grape.
I know that you've been an advocate of tangy mixta, and I know there's a few other people who mention it because I think it was the first tangy they can get their hands on. But I
I'm
got to give it a
sorry,
go because that
and
does
it's
seem
not
like
tangy mixta.
it's not. You've led me
That was
down the
it's the
wrong path.
mystery mezcala, the tangy
Oh,
mystery
mystery.
mezcala. I
Yes, you
threw
don't
one of
know which one
those
it
out.
was.
Yeah, and it was a great one. But I have grown, or my wife grew tangy mixta for a little bonsai, and that was another fantastic grow. I've grown a lot
Oh
of the
yeah.
tangies based on YAG
We do torture
references and
people
stuff like
with
that.
our references.
This
Now,
episode
Johnny.
is sponsored by Alabrije Genetics.
Before I interrupted you, you were mentioning.
The my new fucking idea is because of that very notion. Like, I can buy and join all the fucking hype, and I love it. Like, don't get me wrong. I am trying to make it a point to not buy any more cannabis seeds because there's no way I'm going to be able to fucking grow them. So I either want to trade or fucking grow my own seeds or have somebody excited to fucking send me something they want me to fucking grow, because that's what this community is. Somebody is growing and fucking breeding, and like I have made it a point, like there's legit no reason for me to fucking go and buy a fucking seed ever again, because
there's no reason, but it gets addicting.
Fucking simple goddamn word. One simple fucking word. Tangy.
Yeah, tangy's going to get you to buy every time. You can't avoid it. But also, I have this inconvenient, not really inconvenient, I love it more than anything, Alabrije tent. I got to constantly keep that filled every run. So I don't have enough out. I mean, I do, but you know what I mean. Got to keep the homies supplying the tent. So other than that,
I mean, it's a good problem to have.
Exactly. I haven't been let down once.
Alabrije. Yeah, I've kind of been rotating between kind of the a lot of the normal. Yeah, I'd say hummingbirds kind of been very popular. I grow Alabrije, night owl, like just kind of what everybody else is already, a lot of the community already is and growing. I grow, just whatever sounds good to me too. I am still so new to cannabis as a, like I said, I didn't have any experience. So people say sour, and I'm like, I have no background to what sour is.
You still want to try things and get like a build up a working kind of memory of what is and what isn't, so you can pick what ultimately works perfectly for you.
Well, and that's, looking for medicine. That was kind of what the other push that I got into more growing from my little 2x2 was. I couldn't find the right, the thing that was working for me. They switched strains at the dispo, and next thing you know, you have no medicine because it went from whatever to like I think it was 3 years ago. Everything was all apples, and you had apples and bananas, apple muffin, apple cruffin, apple, and nothing wrong against it, but like it flooded the market with everything was apple
and
fritter. Yep, apple.
And here we are sitting here trying to flood the fucking market with everything frapple.
Because I've not had a bad experience with any apple. Personally, I don't eat them, but If he pays me enough,
No, but I
will.
mean,
But
it was just one of those
the
the things kind of it disappeared out of the market, and there's only
yeah,
like 5 strains, and it just kind of I couldn't deal with that if I was trying to start using it medicinally.
I was gonna say you bring up a really good point. So what kind of conclusion have you gotten from what you've experienced so far? To what strains? What do you look for? What kind of helps?
Um, and I should probably be looking more at like terpene profiles. Like, not everybody even has those, but I usually go for I grow literally breakfast, lunch, and dinner kind of pot. I have usually
Smart.
like something high limonene, little focus, stuff. Give me the like citrus focus kind of stuff in the morning. I use a little bit of that kind of. I've been digging a lot of the earthy. I've got ones called Peaches and Mud, Blues Omega that have that earthy, that sometimes a little gassy. They bring me down, and then I usually look at some of that blueberry and some of that stuff for the evening to knock me out. So I literally I look at everything. I am just
Oh yeah,
I grow for
you get
me,
everything.
and
Yeah.
yep, I'm like their best consumer because I buy everything.
You know what is cool? You're in a unique kind of situation to where you can pair a lot of strains a lot more effectively, because you could be like, well, this one I need for nighttime doesn't go as well with this one I do for morning. And that's pretty unique. Whereas I hit it with, this is what I'm smoking till I'm out, and I go to bed whether God wants me to or not. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what
I mean,
I did. I did, however, get the chance to sample some fucking Galaxy Brain from Cumin
Great
today,
stuff.
and my lord, that was like
That man
that's
can
some
grow, by
fucking
the way.
terps. I haven't I don't know what was in it. I was like kind of
Did you
made
get
me
some
want to grow
lime?
some fucking Galaxy Brain. I got a whole bunch of a lot. I'm not sure. Like
Mm.
it stood out in a crowd type shit. I was like, whoa, it's kind of new to me.
I liked her so much I bought
impressed.
her again when he dropped her. So I
Yeah,
can bring you some seeds if you would like at the
I would
pop-up.
absolutely enjoy that, my friend.
Perfecto. I'll get you more on the Night Owl Sativa, as much a narrow path as I can.
Well, yeah, the narrow path, because we know how the
Dude,
wide leaf.
I talk about. I know we've had him on, and I make no claims of being unbiased, but I swear that dude, the way he creates medicine is the exact way that I'd want medicine created, right? Like I think he just has a way with things that is almost perfect for my taste. So it works out lovely.
Yeah, he's usually got a spot in my tent almost always. I've usually got hummingbird, alabrije, night owl, and usually green guy is in there as well.
Yeah,
And it's
that's usually my
that's kind
four
of
right there.
yep. It's kind of been my go-to lately, and it hasn't done me wrong. I've also got a little. I've been using a little owl pot that I've got gratefuls
Oh yeah.
crosses in. I've got a red Kong going that's about done right now. And I did the Yagmi first in that thing. So I said I'm going to do like a year worth of. He sent so many damn seeds. It's like you were saying, Johnny. There's so many people that have seeds out here, and I could grow and never have to buy again. And I could probably last just on what I have right now, probably for 20 years. Like I've got so many damn seeds.
Well, and that's what I want to say is like you mentioned 4 fantastic autoflower growers, breeders, and they have released or at least have offered up helping share their genetics throughout the community. So like it's out there, man. Like we're sharing the word of like we can do this, man. Let's spread the autoflower fucking love. It makes me want to fucking puke in my mouth, but there's literally a market for it. And those dudes are fucking sharing their genetics openly. Like that tells you how comfortable they are and fucking like what the work they're putting in to fucking get to this. And the
They're putting their name on it, man. You got to think about that, how much that matters, right?
all of
Yeah.
it. Like I mean, a lot of people put their fucking name on it and then they get caught up in a bunch of bullshit because they're not putting the work behind it. Like they're going after clout and shit. But the big four that you just mentioned, it's going to be tough for anybody else to fucking like set. I mean, other than Mephisto, but like they're fucking,
Changed?
they're fucking mental. Yeah, their mental, dude, is fucking like way off. It's like you guys lost yourselves, man. So you can't even fucking say like, oh yeah, like if you're this is where YouTube fucking sucks, man. You get on fucking YouTube and you try to fucking learn how to grow, and these cocksuckers are selling fucking I love LGM or fucking I forget what the shit's even called anymore because it's bullshit weed, man. It's bullshit medicine, and there's people just trying to make a fucking name and
to steal it from
one of these
Stoney.
fucking
Time
Todd
out.
McCormick fucking.
I know, but to steal something from Stoney to circle back, that's one of the big issues with that Gromie brought up with going to dispos, right? If you buy something and you're not getting what you were told, then and it works out to be great medicine, right? Ultimately, Gromie has done himself a great service by eliminating medication and finding a more natural approach.
What a
right?
Circle back, dude! Beautiful.
But if you were to take away something that has worked and shotgun replace it with random seeds and he can't get the right stuff, that is only going to end poorly, both for him as a customer and for him as a lifelong person, right? Like it's just not it's something to be avoided, right?
Word. Dude, oh my God. One more side rant and then I'm going to fucking, I swear to God. One last side rant.
I mean, what happened to the Johnny Rants like episodes? Didn't you do like 2 of those?
Yeah, and we keep telling him to make more, and then he gets mad at us. He goes, everybody hates us. And I was like,
just dude, it's not worth it. It's not. Seriously, it's not. It's not worth it.
We want the homestead. I want videos of him walking the homestead on Instagram, like wearing provocative clothing.
He's got to wear the white lenses too. Just
Fuck,
to, you know.
yeah.
Dude, they're so out of reach right now. I would have put them on. They're still fucking funny. That's so funny. If I had any balls, you guys would be totally busting them, but I don't have any balls.
No, I'm not. That's not busting your balls. I want to see you wear something provocative, walking around your own property, telling me about how you
have to have the ducks on you. You need your own entourage of ducks.
And then can you do about like 3 minutes of slow-mo? That's about all I need.
No. Slow-mo duck walk?
Slow-mo Johnny walking with ducks. It's a weird thing.
Don't duck yourselves, would you?
All right, let's back on track a little bit because this is a good conversation. So messing with salts and organics as you've done, you obviously have no clear winner because you're still kind of messing with it. Do you like the freedom to mess and swap between them, or is it more you want to utilize every nutrient you have till it's gone kind of thing?
A little of column A, a little of column B. Like, salts are they're stupid easy for me. Like it's go down like, on a.
They grow some pretty plants too, man.
I mean, it's stupid easy though. You fill up some water, you mix some mad science, some shit down there, and throw it on your plants. You're done. You walk away for a while. It's not at least for me, it's been that way. I just throw.
God, where is Mac when you need him? I wish fucking Mac Attack Garden was just sitting here right now going, you know what? It's not that easy, and you can get like really good with it. And
he was so good organics. With it, I do miss his input in the shots. I miss him dearly, but he was a master at it. That's what I don't understand though, because I am so bad.
It's not easy.
Generally, I know. I am so bad generally with remembering the exact measurements, or oftentimes if I've put it in already. And if at least with organics, it allows me the mistake of, I shouldn't have done 2 tablespoons, but oops.
Yeah, no, and that's kind of one of the benefits of the organic so far is like, oh shit, let me just add a double, this time, and we'll pray it bounces back. Especially, I give it some reset time, so it helps there as well. But organics, I went the Dino helped me along, got me started, and that was my last grow in my auto pots that I did.
Oh, you mean Dino?
No, Dinosaur.
Oh. Yeah, I like that. Every time I read it, I read Dino. Sorry for the sidetrack.
That would be funny. No, he's a dude. He's got wealth of information. Like,
Also, one of my roosters now we fucking named Dino because it fucking was inside the house here and it sounded like a fucking dinosaur. And she goes, "Babe, I'm naming this fucking dino after the Flintstone." I go, "Dino?" She goes, "Yeah, that." And it's like, so now we have a fucking young rooster running around. Well, we have a lot of fucking roosters around. Sorry. Anyways, shout out to Dinosaur.
so
I haven't,
yeah,
I
Dinosaur.
haven't fucking seen him in a while. I haven't seen anything from him. Is he okay?
Yeah, I checked in with him just the other day, and I talked with him
Right.
for a bit. So, he's got some stuff going on in life, like all of us do every so often. Just
It happens. I was just like, I was fucking realized, like, yeah, I haven't seen a fucking.
He was so depressed that he
from
didn't
him.
manage to TPK us that he's taking a few weeks off to reset mentally.
hey, sometimes you need those resets.
Amen, brother.
I forget where the
But so
fuck
you
we were.
you did you did organics with Dino's help.
Yep.
How'd you
And
find
actually
it?
some-
Complete.
Some of the best, I would say, terpenes I got. I will say I feel like I got some great terpenes out of my organics.
Hell yeah.
Again, I did the big 4 again, so had great product come out.
Dude, I would love to be able to talk fucking shit versus salts and organics, but to be honest, most people can't fucking dry rate enough to tell the fucking difference. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
I love
to see,
dude.
yeah.
It's almost always gonna fucking boil down to like so I've had still to this day, I can't even remember what it was, but this thing literally, I grew it in a 1-gallon fucking pot and in the fucking prop tent. This thing is only fucking 4 foot tall. And I grew it in a 1-gallon pot in cocoa and literally watered it every day to fucking run off. And it still to this day was one of the fucking loudest autoflowers I've ever grown. It smelled like Pledge. Like literally it smelled like you could take a bottle of the fucking thing and you're going to walk over to your wood fucking mantle and spray a fucking thing of pine Pledge lemon fucking, and you could just snort the fucking thing. And it was like,
what is this?
I don't even remember what it was. It was some bullshit fucking seed I just planted. It was something like it was probably an ILGM or a fucking Nuke Heads or something, like some fucking A-lister fucking, what do you call it? White label bullshit.
White label, yeah. Doesn't everybody start that way though?
Fucking,
like
we have found that's
everybody
pretty
gets
damn
fuckered
common.
off of fucking YouTube and bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was one of them. But here's the thing:
Advertising
like, medicine
budgets
is
be
medicine.
big.
So whatever it
Yeah,
takes you
you're
to
still
fucking
getting
get into the
medicine in
game,
your
but
drugs.
you can't. It's not. I have not figured out how to dry in such a consistent, perfect, comparable, to be even able to say that the terps are way different between salts and organics or none of that shit.
And
So I remember, so this is funny because we brought up Mac and he used to bust my balls about it and say, "Dude, Johnny, you're always fucking saying like something's missing." It's like, yes, something is missing. You want to know what's missing? Me having to do shit with organics. I don't have to fucking do anything. That's what the fuck's missing.
I would never make the claim that one is better than the other. I don't know. I mean, it's only from my own personal, and there's so many damn variables in this whole, like between drying, between growing, just between the time of year in your environment. Like nature changes everything. Like you can't.
Dude,
I mean,
100%. Like I don't blame myself for my fucking shit going south anymore. It's like, what the fuck was I was battling all sorts of shit, man.
I think the biggest lesson generally is I don't know who the best grower in the world is, right? I don't know how you declare such a thing. It's very subjective. I do know it's not me.
Shark Moose does, or whatever the fuck his name is. He's like,
I know it's
on
not
everybody,
me.
like, oh, I'm fucking.
So that's all that matters, right? But the good news
I
is,
could outgrow you, mother. What? Like, what the fuck does that even? What are you talking about? Put your medicine in jars, you fucking dweebs. Shut
I
the
don't know.
fuck up.
I don't know enough about brewing. As in I never did it. I know Howling did, but do they compare and fight over yields on their brews and stuff like that? Because I would find that to be quite
That would
fucking
be
hilarious.
so funny. Oh my god, could you
I got
imagine?
an extra fucking growler,
Dude,
bitch.
could you imagine if the fucking giant pumpkin growers of the fucking world were like,
Dude,
yo,
you know
I
they do,
totally
though.
out fucking smoked you. No, they're
You
probably
know
like
they
dabbing
do.
each other like, holy
They do
shit,
have
man, what did
tournaments
you
for
do?
that shit,
Like,
don't they?
Dude, you know they do
yeah,
because
it's
there's
tournament,
money
but it's
involved
like
now.
fun. When it comes to cannabis, these motherfuckers got an ego and
Fun
shit.
for
It's like,
you,
what the
dude.
fuck is
There's
this? Man?
somebody that has taken pumpkin growing, I'm sure, to the extreme, right? Anything that money gets involved to in that regard, somebody's gonna be like, "Fuck yeah, fuck you!" Like it's just
Anywhere there's
natural,
money to
dude.
be had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. There's gonna be that dude who
Bingo,
fucking
man. That's the
throws
problem.
fists.
He's
at
got to
cups
do it
for
better
fucking
than
pumpkins.
you.
So, fuck, I want to
Steals your
fucking
routine.
quote this, dude. I'm gonna name the episode this right now. Fuck you, Todd McCormick. Don't get the fucking
No, you're not
autoflowers
gonna
out of
do that.
cannabis.
You're
No,
not
yeah,
gonna
we
do
are.
that to
No, don't get
Gromie's
the
episode.
autoflower
Yeah.
out
No,
of
you're
fucking
fucking not.
cannabis. Get the fucking ego and the money out of cannabis.
That's fun.
cocksucker.
Hey,
Get the money
hey,
out of
Rev,
cannabis.
Rev, will you design a fucking artwork
Yep.
piece for this fucking week's episode? It's 6.5
called-
words, and
It's called "Get the Money Out of Cannabis."
And
that's
now we're
never gonna
canceled.
happen. And my dear friend Johnny, as much as I love you, we're not gonna fucking dunk on Gromie's episode to start a war with someone else that doesn't even care about
I
it.
know. I'm sorry. I'm funny. I was just
No. It is very
that is
funny.
literally the point.
No,
like,
of course.
It
If it's supposed to be like
medicine.
a medical system in general, right? Like if it's supposed to be a medicine, then home grow should absolutely be the first option.
100%.
But
Homegrown
not everybody
without
has
ego.
that option. Right. And some people aren't cut out for it. You can't force hobbits. You can't force hobbits on anyone, damn it.
Hobbits, yeah.
Fucking hobbit asthma. No, you can't force
I
hobbies on
want to
anyone.
listen.
Remember?
You fucking forced howling on me, so
I
bet
don't you dare
can.
say that. Howling is one of the best growers we have.
But he's still a hobbit.
He's the only reason that we're still average. If we lost Howling, we'd be the less than average grow.
Record anymore? Are you kidding me?
He gets enough praise. Stop it now.
He's gonna
I forgot where I was
go
going.
be over there micro, analyzing every little bit about his grow.
That's what my biggest fear is with Howling is like when he reaches nirvana with growing, because eventually he's gonna have to find the
grows
perfection
such
that he
beautiful
chases, right?
plants.
At that
When
point,
he
that
finds
plant is just
Ghosty
becomes
Doe,
a cover,
he's just gonna
right?
fucking dab and out. He's like, I
No,
got
I know.
Ghosty
He's just
Doe.
like,
goodbye,
you know, the
everybody, I'm
plant's
out."
gonna
This
be
is the
best,
one.
and he's
I'm
gonna go,
done.
Yeah.
Well, he is part Italian, so you know it's going to be dramatic and be like magnifico, and then just like walk away and never talk to us ever fucking again.
Like the dude who
burn the
invented,
house
or
down
the
after
dude who
him.
bred the Roma.
Blocks.
Yeah.
He shuts down the Discord server and just posts the only
kicks us
picture is his plant.
Him nude in front of it. You have seen perfection, mortals.
This fucking podcast is so full of fucking like personal behind the scenes jokes that you wouldn't understand.
You put me on a podcast with two of my friends, and I'm going to have ridiculous jokes. I'm sorry.
No, dude, it's not. Are you kidding? Don't be apologizing. I fucking started this shit. Are you kidding me? It's my fault.
Nobody's
man.
gonna know
I
what's going
apologize.
on if
Grummy,
they haven't
listen,
listened.
I am sorry.
Yeah, but the good news is we do have.
I think
some
the last
good
time we
messages
mentioned
throughout.
growing, we were talking about salts versus fucking organics, and what have you decided to be the conclusion? Like, where are you at right now? Do you have are you leaning one way or the other? Are you still?
He went back to
you're
fitty
still
fitty.
experimenting.
No, well, so like my project, I'm running my project. I'm using salts right now for that.
You're still open-minded.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
but
we've mentioned the project twice. The first time I mentioned it, I got out of order and I was
You started
humiliated
there?
in front of everybody. I started there like an idiot. You would think that I know how to do a podcast that I'm fucking on, but no. But now would be a good time. You are doing a project.
Yep, I've found shout out Hummingbird again. Black Z has been a great medicine for me at nighttime. So it's something I can smoke. It settles me down, and then about usually an hour to two, I'm out. I'm just done. Like I've passed out on the couch like multiple times on it. And so it's just been my like evening smoke. You're like, oh, okay, the kid's down for bed. So I reached out to him and I said, hey, this is good. Do you have like more? Like it works for me. It's great medicine. And he looked around. He said, unfortunately, he didn't have any. And so I started kind of asking around and just kind of talked to some people, and decided I was going to try the project. And I think it was Grateful reached out to a couple people. Matt Fratt sent me some seeds. I realized I had a shitload left. I think I had I thought I had like a 3-pack. Must have bought the 7-pack of it, and so I had like extra seeds. And so I started a project with it, and I'm reversed a couple Black Z males, and then I've got a couple Black Z females and a whole bunch of other crosses that I've been throwing in there.
Wait.
Originally, Matt Fratt and myself were going to do a
pause 1 second. You reversed a couple of males?
No, he reversed the plant to
couple to male. Yeah,
2 males. Okay.
So
Dude,
I had a couple males. Don't worry, I am too.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm stone cold.
Normally, normally I can handle, but I was like, wait a minute. What fucking kind of project is this, dude? What kind of fucking
autoflower project?
Fucking Gen Z type shit are we getting into here?
No.
Sorry, that's no. It's my fault. It's my fault.
So you've got
Johnny's going off on another rant here.
You do have 2 female Black Z's. So you're preserving the line of your medicine. And then what plants? I know that one of them was a space station, right?
Yep. What method did you use to reverse before we get too far? What did you use to STS? Okay. That's silver
thiosulfate. Silver thiosulfate. Yeah.
I'm still trying to exit. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So we crossed. Originally, Matt Fratt was going to reverse Space Station Gold, and he had Black Z seeds, and so he was going to do a seed preservation of Space Station Gold and hit Black Z female. And I was doing Black Z and was going to hit a Space Station Gold female. So we were going to have kind of like the inverse cross and 2 seed preservations. And I think he's still going to be doing the Space Station Gold, but he didn't get a successful reversal with his. So he's now just got an awesome grow
now. Yeah. But that is a cool plan. I like it.
So I've got like Space Station Gold. I've got Black Z, Blue Zormiga, Cherry Bangarang. Shout out Crossfire. Yep. I've got a bunch of other.
That Cherry Bangarang is still making raves. I hope he's making doing some fucking work.
I think it's the
probably say that is
runs.
The loudest thing I've ever grown.
Dude, I'm telling you,
bro,
yeah.
My house, you can smell it from outside of my house.
It's fucking.
I grow in my basement.
I kid you not. When he sent me, he sent me the seeds, and then I finally got a sample of it. I was like, bro, this is fake bullshit, man. This is spray terp shit. I still claim the shit to this day. It's like, come on, man, spray terps. There's nothing. This fucking cherry is like.
Okay,
and everybody says the same.
Let me tell you something, Johnny.
Man,
let me tell you something. I was at Association's house, and we opened a pack of, I think it's Tahitian runts or Tahiti runts or something, and it smelled so much like fake pineapple spray that we were like, "Holy shit, that's fake!" And it isn't, dude. He's got fucking magic, dude. His fucking pineapple is pineapple. I think it might have been called pineapple something. I'm obvious, but honestly,
Pineapple Treats, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, but I think one is a photo and one's an auto, or I think he has a fast photo, or I can't remember. We have to get him back on the circle eventually, anyway. But
so no, that was legit, the last rant I was trying to fucking go on. Was specifically we started to mention the big 4 that everybody's fucking growing, at least in our community, right? Anybody you ditch the fucking YouTube bullshit and you get into some serious autoflower growing. You get to the big 4, and those are the big 4. They've done a lot of the big fucking work, and they're reputable with autoflowers. But then these small time guys are doing some serious fucking work with some shit, man. Like Frostfire and Flam and fucking dude, it's
Frostfire
fucking happening.
Really
man.
Good shit, dude. Frostfire has something magic. I'm not kidding. Check them out.
That CBR is loud. Even I got it in a small. Oh, it's one of my frog pots that I've got. It's
shout out.
It's doing great. It smells real good. I think I've got he's got one that's like a slightly grape fruit punch like pheno. He's got I think 4 phenos of it in his. Well, I got the original Frostfire drop when he was first releasing it. And I don't know if it was narrowed quite down yet at the time. He had 4 phenos he was separating. And so I had like a cherry gas. And literally, it was just like outside. This one is the grape one, I think. And it's still just as loud, though. It's pretty much all you smell in my tent.
One of these days, we need to do a full episode of all of the auto breeders that we know so that we don't leave anyone out and allow people to make their own decisions, right? Like what they have on offer and stuff, because people can get lost, and there's a lot of really talented people.
Let's do a shameless fucking plug real here. Let's do a shameless plug. If you join our Discord, it's discord.gg/youraverage-grow. A lot of the people in our community and in our Discord are now wearing a fucking server tag. You click that server tag, you see YAG. You see somebody from fucking YAG anywhere on Discord. You click that fucking YAG tag. You come over to YAG. There's a fucking reputable breeders fucking link in our fucking Discord. So
I doubt it's
that
called
shit
that.
Out because
nothing on our Discord is called that straightforward.
It's something like
nothing.
Something,
yeah,
dude.
I think it's
hold
that.
on, I'm pulling it up right now. It's something like
YAG's trusted pollen
YAG's
checkers.
trusted breeders.
Yeah. YAG's trusted pollen checkers.
YAG's trusted pollen checkers.
Yeah. See,
you can find some good people
breeders.
doing some fucking good. I don't listen.
I know, but it is.
And you know how I am with nouns and shit.
No. But we try and highlight them all. I've got a couple small guys. Not that sounds so mean, but dudes that have some cool stuff going on that
lesser known names
are lined up that I want to get on in the future here too, because there's, like I said, the people are doing great work, like Growmie.
I mean, I wouldn't put my stuff up with there because I'm just kind of throwing some pollen at this point. It's just kind of for extending this hobby that I'm starting.
But I want to mention that only because you're continuing the line for your medicine. And there's a lot of people that you'll find that are continuing a line just because it's really good medicine for them or good medicine for their friend, or they really like it.
And they're trying to make some money.
Or there's that.
I don't even think I'd ever sell it. Like, honestly, no. I hope, I really hope that marijuana one day gets to be like tomatoes, there, where if I have excess, I can go throw it out on the corner, like, you can't do it in Southern California, but up here we got like little people will put out little vendor sites and stuff like that. And I can put, $5 for 3 tomatoes out on the edge of my driveway. I hope I can do that with my pot one day and put out, a baggie for an ounce of it and say, just, drop $10 in the, whatever.
Yeah. Help me.
We gotta start with simple fucking, we got to start with a simple, it's as simple as this. We got to stop calling it marijuana. It's a racist fucking term that the United States
marijuana.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a racist fucking term that has demonized the fucking plant. It's not marijuana because the Mexicans aren't fucking bad and they weren't demonizing this fucking plant. It's not a bad plant, you cocksuckers.
Well, hey man, if you bring logic into the government's arguments, they disappear.
What's the difference between cannabis and coffee bean?
Cannabis is a hell of a lot more useful.
Coffee bean grows in very acidic soil.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, but seriously, hemp is a wonderful plant on almost all accords. Almost every aspect of it is useful.
And it hasn't been researched heavily because we haven't even given it a chance.
No, and there is also something to be said that a lot of the research that might come out about certain things is going to be negative. Right? Like I read a study today that smoking cannabis like triples your chance for oral cancer or something like that. Don't take the study for solid without investigating it. However, there are going to be some negatives because there is no wonder drug, right? That's super important to remember. But it's a fucking wonderful alternative to a lot of shit.
I am proof of
I
that.
believe
I
it's
have
wonderful
sat
a
on
little bit, though.
everything, I've been
Yeah.
on several things and I would rather not be. I feel I am such a better person now than when I was on all of these, different prescribed medications. I'm on only like, I've gone from so many down to I think I'm on 2, and it's like an arthritis medication because I'm old and broken. Thanks, Army.
You wouldn't say those are related at all, would you two?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. It's always funny when they're like after the fact. Not funny at all. This is not ha funny. But I've seen them where they'll just deny something like the Army didn't do that. And like, oh yeah, with all the other time I had working for someone else. Like what?
Yeah. No, I think I got out when I was like just early 30s or late 20s, and it was like it must have been early 30s, and I was like already broken. I'm like I've got back pain and stuff like that. It's just like, no, this is a normal 30, right? I can barely stand half the time, and
going to combat zones is never great for the body or mind,
surprisingly.
Yeah,
Why
it
won't
turns
more
out
people join?
all the research shows wasn't our fault.
Hey,
but
listen.
seriously,
listen.
we do have some questions.
No, what before we get to the questions,
Okay.
because the seriousness or the reality of this situation is we gotta have somebody to experiment on.
You got the peanut butter shot?
I don't know. That's so dark. That's so twisted humor. Anyways, this is the point in the episode where we break it down and get really pointless. And this is where pretty much nobody's listening. So this is the fun part where we get to know you.
Nobody's listening after minute 1.
Yeah, everybody's checked out. Anyways, what is your favorite pie and why is it apple pie?
I will actually give it to you. Apple pie is probably my favorite, but it's probably only because my wife makes homemade apple pie. She usually makes crust from scratch and stuff like that. So I am going to be biased and say yes, apple pie.
You have an abundance of apples near you, though, do you not?
Yeah, we are very big apple. I mean, and they know their varieties, and it's not just you go in and get an apple. Like it's, we're actually already planning on look for specific apples, transparent apples. Johnny, I know you're a big apple guy. You ever had one of those?
Not a transparent apple. No, I've never heard of that.
They get a nice crystal clear jelly. You can get it to look like glass at times, but I think they're an early harvest apple, so they come out. They should be probably coming out here shortly. But it's another fantastic. It's like a juice apple, I think is what it is. And they got whole different classes of apples and stuff, eating apples. But so, yes, apple pie is the pie if it's homemade.
I have to ask, have you ever done the cheddar nonsense that he describes?
I've done it. I mean, I've done a lot of stupid things in my life. I won't use cheddar with good apple pie.
There we go.
Whoa. I'll come back from that sneeze attack to fucking stupid things.
By the way, so professional, Johnny. I have to applaud you. You got me. I was like, damn, where'd he go?
I was fucking sneezing my brains out. I don't know what caught me, but I'm sure it's still not over yet because I'm fighting a sneeze because I need to defend the fucking cheddar cheese, the goddamn apple pie. But I'm going to ignore it and ask the next question because we need to keep things moving because my wife's coming home. What's the first seed you ever planted and why was it an apple seed?
I would probably say a tomato. I grew up in a place that is huge. I think it was like 20 years of topsoil when I lived there. I don't know if it's still considered the same, but you could just grow in the ground. It was naturally fertile. It was on the coast. So, great soil just naturally. You could just
it's
put
some
a
of the
plant in
best
the ground.
soil in the world. In fact, it's one of the few places that is going to be like even better as the climate changes. Like it's one of the places predicted in California to be most hospitable basically in the future.
What's that shit that like is the soil that's in the Amazonian that's fucking like replenishes itself or whatever? Have you guys heard of that shit?
I don't know what you're talking about. You mean like as the leaf fall, like the leaf
No, dude, like there's anyways, I digress, but there's something special
Wait, I think
about
I know what you're
some
talking
part
about.
of fucking
I think I know
it's
what you're
like
talking about. There's
it's
like
yeah.
because you
Go
can
ahead.
kind of people like I think there's whatever the process is of that. I think you can recreate a little bit, and I think people have been trying to like recreate that process in deserts and shit like that to try and supercharge the start. If I'm thinking of the same thing, I could.
I don't know what it is. I think I might have seen it on like fucking Ancient Apocalypse with fucking Graham Hancock type shit, but there's like
But
there's
then probably
something
thinking
about
different things.
it. Could have even been a fucking Rogan podcast or some shit with some
Okay.
fucking expert on about fucking like the soil in the Amazon fucking rainforest or some shit that like there's so much fucking shit behind it. But anyways, now we just literally got canceled because now we're letting like the feds are watching us and shit because we're putting out real information type shit and do you hear how fucking nasally I am? Anyways, what's your favorite fruit and why is it apple?
Oh, fuck. This question, I would probably say either strawberries because I grew up in Southern California and they are a plenty there, or peaches. You ever get like the perfect ripe peach where it just drips down your arm?
Yes, I have.
It is just hard to beat. Like
now
a ripe peach.
The skin though, the fuzzy skin. What do you do with that? Do you take that in? Are you chewing that too, or do you fucking like
100%.
peel that away before you get to the? Oh man,
100%. Same with the plum. I'm gonna eat the skin. Like just you're supposed to. It's better. I'm not gonna eat a kiwi skin though.
And shit, but like it's so like what there's. Listen, peach fuzz is not supposed to be in your mouth. Okay, it needs to be bare or full of bush.
Well, I mean, I'll like dust
I don't
want
to analyze that
and stuff like that, but
I'm not supposed to be smoking.
That was a good podcast.
I'm not supposed to be smoking. You walk into the pizza shop. You've never been to this pizza shop. First time walking in. You're on a road
skipping
trip.
A question, homeboy.
Oh, not
sandwich question.
No.
The sandwich is after pizza.
What's the first seed you planted?
I already asked that first seed.
Dude,
you said
what?
Fucking tomato.
Oh shit, that's right. I missed it.
Finally, holy shit! I think this is fucking like 170 episodes or some shit, and I've never
Not
been
even
fucking
close.
right in front.
No, you're right more than I am. What are you talking about?
Get out of here.
Our last episode, when we count up all the times we were wrong, and that's our last episode, my name will be to the top. I assure you.
We need to make an AI blooper episode of all this shit. Wait a minute. That's the whole fucking show. We're always wrong.
I know.
It's going to be like the amount
of
times
information,
Rev was right is like twice. The amount of times Johnny was right is twice. And it's an even score. And the amount of times they were wrong was like 473,600.
Yeah. Turns out they didn't even know their goddamn names.
Yeah. Turns out they were just doing this for their own fucking entertainment, not to get rich and fucking be sponsored by AC Infinity.
Amen.
Can I ask the pizza question now, please?
Yes, I apologize. That was truly my punishment I deserved.
I'm gonna go with pepperoni though on this.
Why did you even ask?
Thank you. It doesn't matter. He knows.
We all know the question by now.
Oh, God damn it, man!
This one says more about people though. I like.
Can I ask why?
On. Yeah.
It's another like I am a simple man. Like the best cheese is always going to be far superior than I would say the best pepperoni. Far superior, but the worst cheese is always going to be worse than the worst.
Pepperoni.
Yeah. And so I'm just going to go for that. Like I tell when like
Roll
a
around.
hamburger and stuff,
I'm
I'll
sick
try
of
to get
getting
people to
fucking
just.
math wizards on this shit. No more.
But
the-
Thank God we're running out of D&D. Thank fucking God.
But like even with like my hamburger,
We need to
I'll
get some
tell people
average- can we
medium
get
just
some
because
fucking
some people
average
can't get it right. You got to go for that center because they can fuck it up by going too rare or too, seared. And if I say medium, that gives them a little wiggle room to be idiots.
You know
Oh, no,
how I
dude,
can
I
ensure.
say well done.
I was
can't
gonna say,
stand
you
a
know how I
pizza
can
that's not black.
ensure people will hate me? I say, make that shit well done. Do not let me see red. It is a burger.
Oh, not a burger. No. I'm talking about pizza. I want my pizza well done. Not my burger. I want my pizza fucking medium. I'm with
I'm
you
talking
on the
about
burger.
burgers, dude.
Medium.
Nah,
I missed
burgers
the.
well
I'm
done.
sorry.
That's
I
why I'm
missed the
saying.
burger.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, we're
Wait,
back
you're
to being
ordering
average
pizza
again.
doneness? Isn't pizza
Yes,
just
dude.
done?
No.
No. You can also get
it
pizza
is
doneness.
not.
No, man,
Dude,
this
you
is not
didn't
a
know
world
that?
that I want to live in. I'm afraid I'm not going to learn this. I'm going
Dude, I'm
to
sorry.
ignore whatever you say
I
next.
cannot stand an undercooked
Go back to
pizza.
CPK.
I cannot
Okay,
stand
no, time out. First
when the
of all,
cheese is
I think
not
CPK
fucking
is a
melted.
national treasure. I'm just kidding. Johnny, I want to preface before you go on the rant. My idea of a pizza, I would assume would just be a cooked pizza. So if it's undercooked, I am also going to be not happy because that's not cooked. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that people
Well, so
should get
what's your
undercooked
level of
pizzas.
cooked? Like it's got to have
Cheese
some
melted
black
and
and
it's
mostly
hot.
brown.
No, black. I don't want to see. Oh, the bottom, dude. I'm not looking at the
No,
bottom
not
of
the
a
bottom.
pizza.
I want to see
But,
a little
like, the
bit of black,
bubbles and
like
stuff?
some of the bubbles and shit, like some black on
Burnt
the
black?
bubbles.
Nah, dude.
All the cheese should be
No,
brown. If the
burnt.
cheese on the top
Well-
isn't brown, I'm pissed, dude. That's gross.
Okay, I'll agree with you. It's better than the alternative, so I'll agree with you. I'll be honest, I'm not checking. Usually when I'm ordering food and I'm very hungry, I don't eat with my eyes at all. I inspect it to make sure there's not something I don't want on it, or I add hot sauce and then I throw it down my goddamn fat face and I get about my day because I'm a fat man.
I have one pizza shop in a fucking 10-minute drive. So they know me. They like see me coming in, they grab my
They try
box
to
off
lock the
front.
door.
They already they know me. So it's like when I say well done, they're just doing I don't know if they know my voice over the phone, but when they see me coming in and they see my name on the box, they just grab it and they're like, "Yep, this is his well done fucking. This is the guy."
You're
It's
the
like,
only
I
guy
want
who
my
orders
pizza
their
fucking
pizza
black.
done. That's why they're like, this fucking weirdo
Yes.
thinks we're a steak shop and I'm just making
No,
pizza.
so dude, they're fucking. Also, you can get their char-boiled rings extra char. Like extra
Char-boiled
char them
wings.
shit. Like wings, man. You throw them in
Oh,
a char
wings.
broiler and you're.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
what are
heard
char-boiled
rings.
rings? I know, me too. I was like, what is
Did I
this
say
new
rings?
thing? Let's.
I
No,
stuttered
think
over
we
my
just
tongue.
heard
Sorry
it.
about the stutter.
Wings. I'm
So-
going to say something radical here.
I would have
on
said
wings.
buffalo wings, and you probably would have
I
got
gotcha.
that. But buffalo wings are not chicken wings because buffalo.
No.
We
I was
don't
gonna
want to
say
have this
this,
fight
Johnny,
because I've been
before we
attacked
go
by
on.
people's wives
No,
and
no.
shit from buffalo. Like, I
If
don't
you
wanna
let
do
me finish, you can go on your rant. I was going to say, here's my radical opinion on chicken wings. I'm from Southern California. I'm going to let the person literally from where they were created have the conversation on wings.
Do you guys do wings? Do you have fucking buffalo
have
wings and
them.
shit? I know, yeah.
We have
so.
them.
Are they
We
called
have-
buffalo wings? What do you guys call them?
Yes,
Chicken
they're
wings
called
or
buffalo
buffalo
wings. Buffalo
Oh,
wings
shit.
generally. Most menus call them like buffalo wings, and then you have the option of what sauce, but they're still called buffalo wings, which is mildly infuriating because it's not buffalo sauce, and I doubt the chickens are from Buffalo. But that's just me being an idiot.
I don't think it
but-
matters where the chickens are from.
No,
I
I
don't
know,
want to get
but
that. I don't want to get that fucking.
before we go off, and we
segregated.
will have a chicken
Sandwich,
debate
let's
later.
ask the
You
goddamn
win.
kid.
We do
Let's
answer
ask
one
this
more
guy.
question.
This
Let's ask
episode
this
has been
veteran.
completely off the rails, so it's okay.
Never started on the rails, yeah. This ain't no train.
Oh my god. Your go-to sandwich, dude. You're gonna have your fucking favorite sandwich ever. What's every time you want your favorite fucking sandwich? What is that sandwich? What's on it? What does it look like? Is it just describe it to me? Because now I'm starving.
All right, so I'm gonna be completely different. Probably, I'm gonna say a patty melt, like
Ooh.
good rye bread, like butter both sides, or not both sides, but like you're gonna toast it. You've got like a good Swiss. Your onions need to be caramelized in there, and a nice patty. Just
Sorry,
like
what
simple
was that?
patty melt.
What was that? The C word.
cheese,
No, something melized.
caramelized.
Caramelized?
Yeah,
Caramelized?
caramelized.
I'm just kidding. It's like, dude, my dad calls milk.
Milk.
Yeah, you ever had to you've never had this conversation with somebody about what the different way people pronounce like cinnamon and like milk, frog.
How do you? Can you say cinnamon differently?
It might not have been cinnamon. Maybe
I
just
think
people
you
just
mean
can't
like when
say
people
cinnamon.
when they stutter and say cinnamon or cinnamon.
That might have
or
been, yeah, I
whatever.
might have been confusing that one with some of the other ones. But like, yeah,
Do
there's
you want
like,
to know
so when you say
how boring of a person I am, Johnny?
caramel, frog, milk. What?
Johnny, this is how boring of a person I am. There is a entire video dedicated to how in Southern California our vowels have shifted to a specific way that it's not just Southern California, it's like it's like center California down. Our vowels have shifted a certain way that is specific to only our area. It is fucking wild. Apparently people can say the difference between pin and pin, like the writing type and the type you stick in things.
Pin and pen?
Yeah.
Pin and pen.
Pin and pin.
No, pin and pen.
Yeah. Pin and pin.
It's fucking hilarious. Okay. Did we add
Anywho,
another
that's a part of a vowel
question?
shift.
No,
that was
questions.
Yeah, we went from my sandwich to caramelized.
I know you jumped on caramelized. He was describing his beautiful patty melt. We have to let him finish. What kind of cheese goes on your patty melt? Do you stick to cheddar?
I usually do Swiss.
Interesting. That's pretty good.
And I never
with the rye, that's pretty killer.
Is cheddar the default for a patty melt?
No. For some reason, I just envisioned it. It's probably not the standard at all. I just thought you know what? I envisioned a cheeseburger.
Hey, get out of that shit, boy! Get over here! What the fuck is the matter with you?
Oh, this episode.
You're just everybody's just hungry at this point now,
dude. It's gonna be so funny because I'm gonna get out of here and I have to cook dinner, and I'm gonna be like, "Why did I cook cheeseburgers? I don't eat meat."
I don't eat meat. You got 2 cheeseburgers sitting in front of you.
Yeah, 2 cheeseburgers. It's like, well,
this
now
fucking jackass, this stupid fucking jackass, the one who ate all the fucking weed, just decided to get in a fucking bunch of brownies that were sitting there waiting to get thrown the fuck out while I'm sitting here talking to you fellas. Hey,
he doesn't learn his lesson.
And by the way,
he's listening and he's hungry too.
Anybody who's going to be there in September, this is Benny. And as long as he survives his fucking chocolate attack tonight, you're an asshole.
Well, that's great news.
He will be here with me. He will be there and with me in September.
He'll be here with you too.
Yeah. So as long as he survives this fucking stupid, you're an asshole. Oh my God, lay down.
Johnny, I love you more than anything, but if we don't get to the end of this so I can eat some goddamn food, I'll
me too. I'm so starving. I'm sorry. My dog is sitting here eating baked chocolate.
Your apology don't fill my stomach.
Mine neither. Sorry. Mine neither. Sorry. But he'll be here with us in September, hopefully. Anyways, the sandwich question is the last one. We did not add another one, or am I forgetting? No, we didn't. All right, we're doing plugs now. Aren't we?
Indeed.
I think I've done more than enough. I'll shout out the community. They're like everybody in YAG is, dope. We got a bunch of cool people out there.
We really do. We're incredibly lucky. Our community, like we often say, is the best thing about us.
There are so many people with fucking information and shit like that. It's astounding about everything. I mean, we got people, somebody had plumbing problems and they just ask in chat and somebody helped them out.
Yeah, we have a lot of dorks that know a lot of stuff. It's super cool. Johnny, do you have anything to plug and or promote?
Nope. How about
One
you?
of these days, I look forward to something to actually promote. No. We're going to have fun at the pop-up. We're going to have fun at the bonfires and all the things. I look forward to it. Reach out. I was going to do a sermon because we used to do those, but I'll keep it short. Try new hobbies if you want. Don't let anything stop you if you think it'll be silly or not. Play D&D. It's super fun. Johnny, don't be a dick. Mind your own business. Go with Frog.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and thanks for joining us
Adios.
tonight.
Yeah,
Growmie
thanks,
Dust.
Grommy. We
Yeah,
look forward to
no
having you
problem.
back on the circle.
Peace.
As quickly as we had you on this one, I'm sure.